Welcome to Growing Up Boomer. I'm your host, Padre, with my co-host, Professor. And this podcast is dedicated to the life and times of the baby boomer generation. The show is loosely scripted, and sometimes we'll go down rabbit holes, and where it leads us to, one will never know. This podcast can be informative, funny, and sometimes irreverent. But most of all, we hope you find it entertaining. Hey, Professor, how you doing?
Oh, Padre, I'm having a wonderful day. How are you?
Oh, well, cannot complain, man. Cannot complain. Oh, you know that this last Sunday was Mother's Day.
It was Mother's Day. Yes.
Yeah.
We had a good Mother's Day. Did you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. What'd you do for Mother's Day?
Well, about 25 minutes away from here is a place called Time Garden.
Mm-hmm.
And it's you go down the Alsea Highway, and it's all beautiful treed and everything else. And all of a sudden you get to this area, and they just did a great nursery. It's like they did a really, really, really good job.
Mm-hmm.
And so, they got herbs and flowers and da-da-da-da-da. But for Mother's Day, they actually have vendors and music. And they've got acres and acres. There's nature trails. There's a beautiful creek that runs by there. The kids love to pop into. So that's kind of been our go-to for the past numbers of years. So we went, and Marissa's family went, and I got a little bit of rain on us and a little bit of sun. And so it worked, but it was a good day. How about you guys?
Oh, well, you know what? What we always do is we never take the mothers out for lunch or brunch.
Okay.
We always have a big cookout here.
Okay.
And today, what they wanted for this last Mother's Day were hamburgers.
Oh, boy.
But not regular hamburgers.
No, of course not. Had to be special.
My hamburgers.
Oh, I don't know. I'm afraid to ask. What about your hamburgers?
Well, the first thing I do is I start off with tri-tip roast.
Oh, okay.
Untrimmed.
Okay.
Grind that up. I put onion and I put basil and a little Italian parsley in it.
Oh, sounds good.
Grind it up. That's about 3.5 pounds.
Right.
Then I take 2 pounds of Italian sausage and do the same thing.
Okay.
And mix it all together. Put just a slight breadcrumbs for a binder, and then we just cook it over the grill, and everybody loves it.
Wow.
And so what happens is we take every mother and we say, "What do you want us to cook?" All right, some mac and cheese, and some wanted tater tots, and hamburgers, and so we just make them, and they just love it.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, and so here it's an all-day thing. We start at 12. I think the last mother to leave must have been about 7.
Wow. So you really had salsa burgers.
Yeah,
Sausage
there
burgers.
you are. Yeah, there you go.
How many mothers were there?
There was 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, because we invite anybody who's their family or back east or whatever, and
Sure.
So
yeah, that's great. Yeah, we had 3 mothers because we had we had grandmother and 2 mothers. That's what we had.
Yeah. Did you know this about Mother's Day, that it didn't get started in the United States till 1908?
Oh, I thought it started back shortly after Adam and Eve.
Well, let's go all the way back. Okay. Ancient cultures have had a tribute to mothers.
Sure.
As far back as it goes, but in the United States, 1908 by Ann Jarvis.
Okay. That rings a bell.
Yeah, and it was to honor her mother, in which case the official flower is a white carnation for Mother's Day. 1.
Okay. Just
that
one.
Is the official flower.
You don't need more than one.
Yeah. Well, the whole idea is the carnation, and white means purity.
Yep. Of course.
Loving and things of that nature. But the funny thing is, the florist, once we get a hold of it, capitalism is say, "Oh man, I'm telling you, we need to sell the most expensive flowers, not the carnations."
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Well, everything gets commercialized. This is a capitalist society. I mean, you can't just give one, and whatever it is, you're going to be given a dozen. So there.
Forget the one, forget the carnation. We want a dozen roses.
Well, I went out to the side yard and clipped off some roses and brought them back in and put them in a vase and gave them.
Well, you know what though? They probably like that much more because
Well,
you actually went out. You actually went
I-
out and did
I
something.
I handpicked them and everything else. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Then we're saying that that's about the second largest holiday money spent in the United States is Mother's Day.
Over
Number one-
Christmas,
Number one is Christmas.
and Mother's Day is second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it. I
Almost
do.
$35 billion are spent on Mother's Day.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Father's Day's way down the list.
Oh no, we're way down. We're down. Yeah, yeah. Do you remember, just as a little quick thing, when the kids are growing up? Well, when they were in high school,
Mhm.
okay, and they used to have the grad nights and the graduation and all.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, do you remember it used to fall on Father's Day?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Okay, so at school they just all, but now they changed it so it's Father's Day is actually a week later, I think.
Yeah.
They make it into the third Sunday versus the second.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Now we get a day.
Yeah. And that is the biggest year for phone calls. 122 million phone calls are made on Mother's Day,
Hmm. Yeah, no surprise.
and probably 12 are made on Father's Day.
Well, 12,000 at least, maybe even 12 million.
Yeah.
You
You
never
know, in the United States, we celebrate it on the second Sunday of May.
Right?
Mexico, it is May 10th every year.
Oh, it's the same day every year.
Yeah, same day every year.
Wow. Huh.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So my mom got 2 Mother's Day.
She's special.
Yeah. Well, when my grandfather was alive, he still held the holidays of Mexico as well.
Okay. Well, makes sense. Sure.
Yeah, I'm second generation here.
Right. I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Well,
what do you say we
I
get
think-
into a podcast, man?
I think after Father's Day, when we start talking about Father's Day, we won't be talking about it so long.
Hey, come on.
Just not that much to talk about, right? Anyway.
Oh, but let's get into the podcast, and we're going to
Sure.
talk about foods that we used to eat cheap,
I
right?
get it. Mhm.
That was a staple. Now you have to admit about baby boomers, there was no such thing as picky eaters.
Well, I was kind of picky.
You were, but you ate what was given to you, wasn't it?
Well, I either ate or I didn't eat.
There you go.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You you weren't allowed to exercise your pickiness.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You were basically what's on the table, that's dinner. You don't
Yeah.
like it, you go to bed hungry.
Yeah, that basically was it. Or you eat what you like on the plate and just whatever it is. But yeah.
But
So yeah.
But I've known parents, especially Gen Zers. When I say Gen Z, millennials,
Right.
well, they will cook 3 different meals for 3 different kids.
Yeah, I shouldn't even tell you what's going on in my house these days. Yeah, no, things have changed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got
the old days.
we have a mixed household with just different stuff going on. So it's there are sometimes 3 separate meals made. There might be some overlap on some stuff, but yeah. Anyway,
Well, I will tell you this, Professor.
Mm.
Probably you are not the one that they consider.
oh no. I eat what's available.
Yeah,
Okay, I eat what's available. And if for some reason I don't like it, I'll go rummage in the fridge.
yeah. There you go.
But I can
All
do that. Yeah.
Wait, let's get into some of the stuff that we used to. That was, I don't want to say forced on us, but yes, I will say forced on us.
It sometimes, yeah, it's forced on us. Yeah, absolutely.
The first one was liver and onions.
Nobody could force that on me. Do you know why?
You loved liver and onions.
Nobody could force it on me because if they did, I'd throw up all over them.
Yeah, I think
They
I
didn't
got
even
it.
try.
Yeah,
Didn't even try.
Yeah, in case our listeners do not know what liver and onion looks like, here it is.
Oh yeah, that looks like liver and onions.
That was a staple in our house,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
and the way you would eat that is you'd make sure you had plenty of ketchup.
I whatever you would need. I mean, I would have to doctor that up with some really incredible stuff if I thought I was going to try to get that down, which is interesting. I'll tell you about something a little bit because it's not like I don't eat liver. It's
Uh-huh.
how I eat the liver. That's different.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you this. Ketchup is the duct tape of condiments.
You know what? You're absolutely right. Ketchup could fix almost anything.
That's exactly
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Like duct tape.
And if that doesn't, hot sauce will.
Yeah. And what do they say about duct tape? When duct tape can't fix something, what do? You use more duct tape.
Duct tape on duct tape.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Same
Crazy.
way.
Yeah. That's that was not my thing. But you ate liver and onions? You like
yeah.
that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, ketchup is the same way. If
Yeah.
it can't take away the nasty taste,
Yeah.
you just put more ketchup on it.
Yeah. I don't hear many people eating liver and onions these days, but I imagine some people do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But have you well, I bet you probably know. Have you ever had a Jello salad?
Oh,
Do you remember that?
oh, yeah.
So, I mean, I've had it with with fruit in it, pretty much fruit.
Yeah,
Maybe
sure.
some nuts, something like that.
Yeah.
And it actually was okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't my favorite, but it was edible. I would eat it. And if there wasn't anything else sweet for dessert, well, then that worked just fine.
Oh, yeah.
So that wasn't an issue for me.
We still have that for Thanksgiving.
Do you really?
The green Jello with cottage cheese in it.
Oh,
Whoa. What do you mean, oh?
well, in it.
In it.
You know what? Actually, you know what? I would eat that.
Yeah. It
I
is
would eat
delicious.
that.
And little pieces of pineapple.
Oh, you know what? I would eat that.
Yeah.
Okay, it's all stuff that I like. So,
Mhm.
I just put them together and yeah, what's the big deal? It's all
Oh,
the
yeah.
same when it goes down your stomach anyway. So,
Oh, but you won't say that about liver.
not
Liver
liver.
and onions.
No.
It's all the same, right?
No. There are things that just won't go past these lips, and that's it. Not in that form. Okay, not in that form. So
Oh,
it's just
how about-
weird.
Yeah. How about tuna? What is it? Tuna noodle casserole. Did you
Well-
ever have tuna casserole?
If I could get Jackie to make it, I'd eat it right now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love tuna noodle casserole.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I really did. We had that, somewhat regularly, and I would chomp down on that, go for seconds and everything. I liked it.
Mhm.
A lot of people wouldn't even touch it.
Yeah.
And Jackie, she won't make it because it's
Yeah.
not her thing. And
Yeah.
since she is primarily the cook, I don't
Right.
get it.
Right.
So
right.
I'd have to make it myself. But it's good.
Why don't you just cook it then?
Well, because no one's going to eat it.
Oh,
Well, you know what? No, actually, I should. It'd be all for me. There you go. What? Tuna noodle casserole. But now, what about meatloaf?
Oh, yeah. All the time.
Okay, we had meatloaf growing up. We still have meatloaf now.
Mhm. Yeah.
I don't know how many families make meatloaf. You know what? Meatloaf is still popular because
Yeah.
you can get meatloaf sandwiches. They're still on restaurant
They still do.
menus.
They
It's still
still-
all over the place. So you can do that. But Jackie makes a turkey meatloaf
Oh,
that's got some spice and kick into it. It's really good. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but meatloaf, I loved it.
okay. Well, all right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
how about liverwurst?
Well,
Is it-
how
you probably
did you-
that's how you ate your liver, huh?
Nope, not yet. No, okay, nope. I'll get there. But you know what? Liverwurst is okay. It wasn't
No.
my favorite, but it was okay.
Okay.
How about you?
Oh,
Did you eat it?
No, I'll tell you what though. Let me tell you what. Let me show you let's show our audience here there you go.
That's liverwurst. Yep. And
That's
you'd have
right.
to eat it in a sandwich. You'd have to trying to think what I used to put on it, but it was probably mustard. Yeah, mustard on the liverwurst.
Yeah.
That's the only way I could eat it. Ketchup wouldn't go, but mustard did.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What the thing I'll tell you what I ate. All right, which was like liverwurst. Have you ever heard of deviled ham?
Yeah, I've heard of deviled ham.
Have you ever eaten it?
Nope.
Here you go. I'm ready to show you here. This is what it looks like. Eh.
Ooh. Ooh. So what's in the ham? I see the onions, but what's the ham?
No, no,
Is it just chopped up ham?
it just, yeah, it's like, it's just chopped up real small ham, like
Yeah.
ham pate,
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I like ham, and I
Yeah,
see a pickle and an onion. I'd eat that.
yeah.
Hey, I
Well,
put some mustard on it.
try taking that for lunch, and it sits in your lunch pail for a long time.
No, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah. Well, try egg salad sandwich.
Oh, same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, leave that for us. How about a tuna sandwich left for a while?
Yeah.
And I love tuna sandwiches. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. Can you imagine what it looked like,
Yeah. No, I know. Ooh, yucko. So I'm trying to think of well, okay. I've heard of this. I've
Mhm.
never had it. Aspic? What the heck is aspic?
Oh, you know what? That one deserves an image
Oh,
because you cannot explain what in the world that thing is unless you look at it.
well,
Here's a
okay.
big one coming at you.
Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. What that's the kitchen sink. And that's everything in the middle. That's holy moly. That's peas and carrots. And I don't know if that's onion or whatever the other stuff is, but
Mhm.
I see egg and there's asparagus on. Holy moly. People eat that?
Oh, yeah. That was
Eh,
big
eh,
time.
eh,
I never ate it. I was lucky enough. So I
oh,
came from a Hispanic household, so we didn't have this stuff.
Okay, so it's got to be like a jello or
It is.
gelatin or
It,
something like that.
in other
Yeah,
words,
that doesn't look very good to me.
it's like the Jello salad, but it's a main course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
So,
wouldn't
yeah.
work for me. And if people don't eat that now, I understand. If the Gen Zers and alphas and millennials don't eat that, I understand. I'm with you guys. What about cream corn?
Well, wait, before we go on,
Oh, okay.
when they actually make pork
Oh,
and hot dog.
oh, oh. Who eats that? Where did
I
that come
did not,
from?
yeah, I did not bring up those images because I don't want anyone to get sick this early in the podcast.
Yeah. Really? Okay. I mean, where did that originate from? Where, any
I
idea?
don't know. I should have looked that up, but I don't know.
No, well, all right. What
Mhm.
about cream corn? You like cream corn?
You know what? I do not like cream corn, but I tell you where I do like it is when Kathy makes her cornbread. She uses cream corn in the cornbread. Oh,
Ah,
man,
interesting.
it's the best.
Okay, well, that actually sounds good. I like cream corn,
Mhm.
and I remember, having it, out of cans and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And that was okay. But you make me a real fresh cream corn now. Yum, yum, yum. That's good stuff. Yeah, but I like corn a lot. Probably almost any form. Just one of those things that I really enjoy.
You eat it out of the can, huh?
No, not anymore. No, I don't eat out of the can. It has to be freshly made.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Yeah, not out of the can. Sometimes you get a restaurant. I don't see it often, but sometimes in higher end restaurants, you'll get a cream corn
Yeah.
and even a cream spinach, which that's a different
Mhm.
story. So
Yeah,
yeah, cream
altogether.
corn's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, how about fruit cocktail?
You mean like the old fruit cocktail out of the can?
Yeah.
I had those. I
Oh,
would
yeah?
never eat them now. Okay.
Why
With all
not?
the syrup. Yeah, it's got all that syrup and sugary stuff in it, and it's whatever artificial and all that other kind of stuff. Now you give me a fresh fruit cocktail, now just fresh fruit salad, and I'll scarf the whole thing down.
Mhm.
But that fresh fruit versus canned fruit cocktails, boom. But back in the old days, that was
Mhm.
good stuff.
Oh, it was. That's what my mom used in the Jello salad.
Oh, that's what you used.
Yeah. And yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Oh, yeah. And a few other dishes as well, which I'm sure we'll go over as we go through.
okay.
So, yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah. The syrup is what made it.
yeah, well, I know because it was sweet and that kid, and I just had to have sugar and all that other kind of stuff. I mean, I had sugar. What I had is sugar with some fruit in it. Okay,
Mhm,
that's the
mhm.
way I looked at it. All right,
Yeah.
I'll take the fruit. Okay, because it's got sugar. Okay, now I don't. I try to. I'm going to. I was going to say I try to reduce my sugar intake,
Yeah.
and what's sitting at the side of me right here I don't know if you can see this or not, but
Oh, look, what dates?
oh no, that's chocolate covered nuts.
Oh,
Yeah.
looks like
So much for my
oh, the dates.
reducing sugar.
Yeah, you're eating healthy.
Yeah. Oh, the nuts are healthy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get
Oh,
that.
did your mom ever make Velveeta shells and cheese?
Thank you, Mom, for not doing that.
Oh,
That is Valvita.
oh
It's
yeah,
just not.
I did that. Here, this is what it looks like. Here you go.
Uh,
There you go.
yeah, no,
That look good or what? Kind of
all
like
that
mac
kind
and
of.
cheese.
Yeah, it looks like mac and cheese with Velveeta, but no,
Mhm.
we didn't have Velveeta.
Yeah.
Okay, just didn't do that. Wasn't our thing,
Well,
and I'm glad.
let's put it this way: the Velveeta cheese is equivalent to the butter that they put in the popcorn at the show.
Yeah,
In other words, that's not real butter,
no,
and that ain't real cheese.
I know. No, I mean, in the old days when we would have all that stuff, I wouldn't
Mhm.
want to even. I never. I don't. I think I maybe have had a Velveeta something once,
Uh-huh.
maybe twice in my life, but not my thing. Not at all. Not at all. So now somebody told me once, and I've never had it. It's something weird. A fluffer something, a fluffer nutter, I think is what they
Yeah,
call it.
you are correct.
What is it?
Oh, now get this. Okay, I have an image for this one as well too, but
Oh,
it's peanut butter
hmm
and marshmallow
uh-huh.
mixed.
Uh,
Oh, no, come on now.
ah,
You've got to give it a chance, okay? I mean, here, now take a look.
well,
You're going to be hungry.
I'm no,
You are going to
no,
be hungry when you see that.
no. You know what? Marshmallows, I eat. I'm not my favorite thing. It's not my favorite thing. And peanut
It's got
butter and
peanut butter in
marshmallows.
it.
No, take the marshmallow out. I'll eat the peanut butter with the bread. So not my thing. So that's what a fluffer nutter is, huh?
That is exactly what it is.
Well, now I've been educated. A fluffer nutter, but
Yeah. Mhm.
never had. I've heard of it. Never had it. Now, what used to be big in the old days was cottage cheese.
Absolutely. I used
You
to
like it?
actually order that at restaurants.
Yeah, I've done that on occasion. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like it with some fruit in it, like pineapple.
Yeah.
Okay, you kind of talk
Mhm.
about pineapple. Yeah, cottage cheese is good. I
Yeah.
haven't had it in a long time, but I
Yeah.
do like it. I'm more into the yogurt now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Which is, of course it's more trendy, especially the Greek yogurt and which I
Mhm.
happen to like and so on. So yeah. So, but yeah, growing up, I remember the cottage cheese. It took me a while to get into it, but once I got into it, I liked it.
Well,
Even just plain.
mhm. Let's put it this way. Cottage cheese to my wife is just like yogurt. They're on the
Okay.
same playing field. In other
I mean,
words, if they
white.
pass my lips, there's no kissy.
Okay.
There's no
Well,
kissy face.
yeah,
No.
that's like, it's like my wife also. Anything white. Nope. It doesn't go in. Yogurt, nope. She said, "Why would I want to eat spoiled milk?" I said, "Well, come on, it's not really well. Yeah, da da da. They raise it up to whatever." But
Well,
anyway,
like I
yeah,
said, when yogurt goes bad, how do you know?
yeah, you're right. Exactly. I know that. Now the next one. Okay, so liver pate. Now
Mhm.
I didn't have liver pate.
Right.
When I didn't have liver and onions like you had it, I had chopped liver, the Jewish way, which
Mhm.
is all just mushed up liver and onions mixed up with some usually some oil and stuff in it like that.
Mhm.
Okay. And I used to love that stuff on bread, on crackers, on matzah. That's how I ate my liver and onions, but
Okay.
not the way you looked at it. That just doesn't look very appetizing to me. Okay. But liver pate in general, okay, it's a French thing, pate, and
Right.
everything else, of course, which if you got it, really it's duck liver, which is a
Mhm.
whole different process how they get that out of there and so
Mhm.
on. So I think, have we banned that? I guess we tried to ban it, or some states tried to do that.
Yes, they
And
did.
I don't know, they might have, but I think I think they relented on it, so I think you
Right.
can still get it. But I think I don't think it's all that popular anymore these days. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was a big thing for us.
Well, certainly, probably nowadays it's probably more of the upper upper elite
Yeah, I
people.
was going to say, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
All right. How about the double eggs?
I
We
love them.
still have 'em, yeah.
I
I'm
loved them
not,
then. I love them now.
yeah, I'm not a big devil egg fan.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not scrambled eggs the only way I like my eggs. That's it.
That's the only way you like your eggs?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man, give them to me over easy. Give them to me
Mhm.
over hard. Give them to me poached. Okay. You
Mhm.
like a good omelet. Of course, that's scrambled and everything else. So, yeah. But deviled eggs, I like deviled eggs, especially. I mean, good deviled eggs are really good.
Mhm. Mhm.
Where did I just have them recently? Oh, had them on Easter. That's right. Had them on Easter
Mhm.
when I was in Benicia, as a matter of fact.
Oh,
And I scarfed down 4 of them. They're really good. I really like them. And but they're still around. I mean, how often do you go to some place? I don't know, maybe in your family they don't
mhm.
show up. But if you go over to friends or some other type of events, don't you see deviled eggs pop up now and then?
Oh, yeah, Kathy makes them.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, you just don't eat them.
I just don't eat them. They're
Okay.
basically, my grandson loves them.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Of
yeah.
course.
So,
Yeah, I guess these days though, they're the new thing is the avocado toast and these different type of toasts and stuff like that. So whatever,
yeah.
it's just a different thing.
Mhm.
Now, green bean casserole. Did you grow up with that?
Oh, yeah, we still make it for Thanksgiving.
No, we do too, but not that same way. We make
Mhm.
it well, no, we make it differently. Yeah.
Mhm.
But I grew exactly like I mean, it was green beans, fried onions, right? You had a
Mhm.
condensed soup, okay, which was
Mhm.
there. Okay. And you just mixed it all together and you baked it up and it was yummy. It was really good.
Yeah.
So I don't know how healthy it was there because we use canned green beans. And of course,
Mhm.
fried anything really isn't good for you.
Right.
So, but I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Travis he's an outstanding cook, and he makes green bean casserole to die for.
Who's that?
Travis.
Oh, Travis. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He can cook like like nobody's business, man.
Well, he was hanging around a lot of kitchens for a while. So
Yes, he was. Yeah.
hopefully he picked up something. Yeah. I mean, why not? If you could be hanging around kitchens, you might as well pick up
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
How about bran flakes? You guys eat bran flakes?
Growing up, no, I ate Frosted Flakes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I ate. I ate
There
Frosted
you
Flakes
go.
and
Mhm.
Rice Krispies with sugar, or Corn Flakes with sugar, but Sugar Pops. Okay, you remember Sugar Pops?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, though Frosted Flakes was my go-to. Sugar Pops, then maybe Rice Krispies. Would put a
Mhm.
banana in it and half and half.
Mhm.
Not milk. Half and half. Okay.
Mhm.
I still like half and half. So yeah, but now of course it's all, well, you know, I guess the healthy oriented Gen Zers and so on and so forth
Mhm.
eat some type of bran in some
Right.
form perhaps,
Right.
but not
Mhm.
like we used to. Yeah. Of course,
That's right.
your favorite, Spam.
Oh, I love Spam.
Oh, I just taken a guess there, Josh, and you love Spam.
Don't
Oh,
you remember
ooh.
the Monty Python
Yeah, I
skit?
remember Mighty Python,
Spam,
all the
spam,
spam stuff.
spam,
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 spam.
spam.
Wonderful
I,
spam.
yeah. They make spam everything, but it was just I've had it a few times, but not my thing. Just
Mhm.
didn't pick up on it. Didn't
Mhm.
pick up on it at all. But it's a big deal. Of course, Hawaii, it's a big deal over there in the
Yeah.
islands.
Do you remember where Cliff's used to be by my
Yeah.
house?
I remember where Cliff's is, which is now hot plate, take
God,
plate,
God plate.
God plate.
And
Yeah.
they're a Hawaiian style
Yeah,
food. And
they used to be on First Street.
Spam
Yeah,
there.
yeah, they used to see it on First Street,
Yeah.
right? I mean, they used to be there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad, by the way, that somebody did something with that corner because that Cliff's was. I remember Cliff's. Well, you remember it too.
Mhm.
I remember going there for burger and fries and a beer, back in the day, and then it sat empty and just dilapidated and just, falling apart. So I'm glad they came together and put that back. And I understand they're doing quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
They are. You
Yeah.
can't hardly get in there, especially
Yeah.
in the weekends. Unbelievable.
I believe it. That's great.
Oh,
So
do you ever have ambrosia salad?
you can give it to me right now.
I hate that. My mom used to make that all the time.
It's yummy. I loved ambrosia salad. Are you kidding with all that in it? Okay, just all mixed all up together. It was really, really good.
Yeah.
That was like
whipped
a
cream.
boomer trifle almost. You know what a trifle is?
What's
Or
that?
well, it's Jackie makes it. It's like some type of really good cream with
Mhm.
fruit, but done in layers. Okay, she makes that, but it's not. Yeah, there's no marshmallows in it, but no, a real ambrosia salad. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet. Okay,
Yeah,
as far as that's concerned.
That's
But
what makes it
oh
good.
yeah, yeah. I mean, yes, I love that. Ambrosia salad's good. Anytime. And
Mhm.
another one, which just chicken a la king.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody younger than, I don't know, whatever, has
Enough.
ever even heard of it.
Yeah.
Younger than us by a mile. Okay, haven't even heard of it. Chicken a la king.
Mhm.
And that reminds me of chipped beef. You ever had chipped beef?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Neither. Yeah. That was the thing. It's either I was going to go eat or go hungry, so I'd eat.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, because I don't want to go hungry. But
And chicken a la king is supposed to be kind of like a chicken dish, a Chinese chicken dish. Remember
Yeah.
how they have the cans?
yeah.
Right.
yeah.
That's about as much as Chinese as spaghetti with little hot dogs cut into it. Right? Did your mom ever make that?
No, not spaghetti
Oh,
with
yeah.
little. No.
Yeah.
No.
And
Yeah.
the marinara sauce was ketchup.
Yeah. That's called a college kids dinner. College kids pasta. Right. A college student's pasta would be that. Yeah.
You made me
yeah.
right there, man.
Yeah. Now something which I had experienced a bit as I was growing up, and more after I got married, is beef Wellington.
Ooh,
Now,
okay.
have you had beef Wellington?
Only on the restaurants. They're very, very good.
Oh, Jackie makes a good beef Wellington.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So hasn't done it in a while, but beef. Well, I mean, I'm trying to minimize my red meat stuff now. So in the old days, I mean, I'd have a beef Wellington right now because I love it with the pate and the mushrooms and everything else, and it's all in the puff pastry and you order that in a restaurant, you're paying a good price for it because it's not an inexpensive thing because it's usually filet or something, a high end beef. So but beef Wellington, great stuff. Now, what about eggnog?
Oh, you know what? When I was growing up, I had plenty of eggnog, but now I've had enough.
Okay.
I'm done with eggnog.
Well, I liked it growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got old enough to put rum in it, I liked it even better. In fact, this past fall, prior to Thanksgiving, Justin was, and I helped him at an event. He was in a holiday market, a big, huge one up in Portland, and he was doing his game and da-da-da-da-da. So I went there and helped out. And the booth right across from us was these guys that made rum, but they made it the old way, and it was really good. So I had some really good rum in my eggnog this holiday season. Eggnog is good. Now, so that reminds me because, we're talking about just foods that are very common, okay? But there are foods that I grew up with that you probably never heard of, okay? And there's probably foods that you grew up with that I never heard of. And the eggnog happens to remind me, okay, of an egg cream. Do you know what an egg cream is?
No, I do not.
Well, let me see if I can do this here. I've got to fuss around a little bit. Let's see if I can get this one in here. So let's see. There's an egg cream. Now, it's a Jewish thing because I'm Jewish. I grew up that way. So some wonderful foods. And it looks, I don't know how it looks to you, but boy, it brings back memory. And it's not complicated, but you go to a Jewish deli or something like that, or some corner drugstores and stuff on. And it's basically it's milk and chocolate and salsa water all blended up. And it was absolutely yummy. And I wish I had one now. So in case anybody has not seen an eggnog or heard of it, there you go. But that's what eggnog. Ooh. Hang on a second. I got to stop. Okay, that's something different. How do I stop that? Okay, I'm having a technical issue here. There we go. That's better now, I think, huh? Okay. So, yeah. So anyway, so that's where we were. So that's one of them.
What else did you have? What else did you have?
You want me to continue?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, have you ever had a potato knish?
I have not.
Let's see if this will pop up for you. Now that's a potato knish. Now potato knishes are absolutely yummy. It's just potato, kind of mashed up with some seasoning and else, and then wrapped in like a baked and so on. And they're just so good. And if you like potatoes, you'd love a potato knish because you got a little spice to them. And I think you like a little bit of spice. So I think you would really, really like that.
Oh, yeah. That looks delicious.
Yeah. So I got to figure out, I'm learning how to do this. So I guess I'll do this the other way. There we go. Okay. So there was that. Now, what do you have? Anything good?
Oh, you ready for mine?
Well, I've got a couple others, but that's okay.
Well, okay. I'll do one for you because you were Jewish, grew up on the East Coast. I'm Mexican. I grew up on the West Coast.
Right.
Now, the difference between the two cultures, right, is that we Mexicans are kind of like masochists when it comes to eating food. We like it hot. We like it hot. My mom used to make chili like battery acid.
Okay.
And I mean, everything tasted like unsweetened Kool-Aid after you had her chili.
Okay.
Now, one of the things, and we just had all kinds of food. I've got about 2 of them, I think. But, they had like chicken mole and just delicious. But one of the things that we used to have was menudo.
Yeah. Yeah, that's menudo.
You came down one time. And I think you saw it. Let me see if I can find an image for you.
Okay. Menudo, because that's made of what? What's in it?
Tripe.
Yeah, see, that's why I wouldn't go near it.
Yeah. I think what happened is if I can recall, you and had come down because we were going down to San Diego one year. It's when I first moved down into LA. And I think it was you that we went out to breakfast together, and I ordered the menudo.
You did.
And you looked at it and you said, I don't even want to know what that is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I remember that. I remember that. Yeah, no menudo for me. Okay, but I know it's a Mexican favorite. It really is. So yeah.
Yeah. What else do you got for us, man?
Well, okay, so a kishka. Okay, so kishka, is another Jewish thing, and it is. There it is. Here it is. Okay, now what it looks like sausage, and what it is, it's matzah meal with spices inside, typically a beef casing. Okay, and there's a gravy that goes on top of it. I got to tell you, my mouth is watering. My mouth is watering. That's how much I like that. So, oh my goodness gracious, it's just yummy. So, yeah, that's it. I'll give you my one more. Okay.
Sounds good.
And so the last one, and all that stuff was kind of sort of main course. Now I'm going to give you dessert, and you probably had these and seen these, and it's rugala. Look familiar?
Yeah.
My family made them. You couldn't stop me from eating them. I would eat platefuls of them. They were absolutely just yummy, yummy. Really, really, really good food. So that's some of the stuff that I grew up with. Very, very specific, obviously, to Jewish cuisine and so on. But good stuff. Good stuff. Yep.
Well, I'll tell you what, I know we're running a little long, so what I'm going to do is we're going to do one more.
Okay.
I'm going to give you one more.
Is this one I'm going to die for?
Well, I will say this. If there's little children in the room watching this vidcast, I recommend that you take them out right now.
Okay. Kids, get out.
I'll give you a few seconds.
Okay.
Talking to our viewers,
this is for the viewers.
Before I give you this image.
Okay. Well, good for the heads up.
Yeah. This right here is what my mom used to make for big, like my dad got a promotion or something like this. This was
special occasion.
Very special occasions. Okay. Now, are you ready for this?
I don't know.
There you go.
Oh, what is it?
A lamb head.
A lamb head?
Oh, yeah.
Like a real lamb head?
Well, is there any other thing that you know?
Well, I don't know, man, but it doesn't look like a lamb head. But kids, I'm glad. Hey, viewers, I'm glad you got the kids out of here.
This is stuff that nightmares are made of. But that's
a nightmare.
I am telling you, it is one of the most delicious things you'll ever have.
Well, you know, I like lamb, okay, but looking at it like that doesn't look very appetizing to me.
You just don't want it looking, staring back at you, huh?
Yeah, I don't like my food looking back at me. You're right. Okay. But I bet it's good.
Oh, it's delicious. The cheek, and you turn it over, and like I said, we have some weird stuff like brain tacos and stuff like that. Oh, yeah. I eat a lot of stuff.
Okay.
But we would have some. My mom would make some interesting stuff. She was a great cook, So. But you know what, Professor, we're running a little long. So what do you say we end this one?
I guess we better, because I was starting to get hungry, but now after seeing that, I don't know. Okay, I'll have to work my appetite up again. So, all right, I'll catch you next time, Padre.
All right, you have a great one. All righty.
All right, you take care.
Bye.
Bye.
We'd like to thank you for listening and remind you, if you happen to have any baby boomer topics you'd like us to cover, just email us at growingupboomer@gmail.com. And until next time, may God bless.